Hi, I'm Ollie and I'm going to be talking about the movie Happiest Season. I'm going to be discussing the movie. I took some notes on the movie and also some notes about what I want to talk about. I'm basically going to be overviewing the movie and talking about how it isn't a good representation for the LGBTQIA+ community and the things that I actually did enjoy about it and how I would have liked to see the movie end. So starting off, the movie's focused on Christmas. It starts with them going on like a walking tour focused on a lesbian couple, Harper and Abby. Abby's played by Kristen Stewart, and it's in the description of the movie. It's called a rom-com about being true to yourself, which I thought was interesting because in the movie they're closeted. Not until the end of the movie do they come out. They've been in a relationship for a while. Kristen Stewart doesn't really have this good relationship with Christmas because of a situation with her parents, and Harper, the girlfriend, was like, oh, come enjoy Christmas with me. I want to wake up with you on Christmas. Like, let's do it. She says yes, and they're pretty much there at that point. Like, they're in the car, they're driving there, and the girlfriend's like, by the way, like, my parents don't know I'm gay, and they don't know that we're dating. They think that you are just my friend. The girlfriend can't come out because her dad is running for mayor, and that would disrupt the election. On top of telling Kristen Stewart that they can't be in a relationship over this Christmas time, she also says that you can't be gay. You have to pretend to be straight too. So it's super awkward because they have to hide their identities. This is like the first LGBTQ+ Christmas movie where it's highlighting a queer couple in the Christmas season, because how many movies do we have where it's straight people? Throughout the movie, the girlfriend of Kristen Stewart always hanging out with her high school boyfriend. Her family doesn't know that she's gay, so they're trying to like set her up with him because they really liked him, and they're like pushing them to be together. It's super awkward because we have Kristen Stewart there, the girlfriend. She's just completely ignored. One night they go out and Kristen ends up going home early. Her girlfriend's out with her ex-boyfriend until like 3 a.m. and like doesn't even text Kristen back. So it's just weird because it almost feels like, although it was like a lesbian couple in this movie, they somehow managed to get like straight couple content in there. I don't know, it's just weird that how that happened. It's like, why was she like so associated with her ex-boyfriend and all that? Then we see the introduction of Harper's ex-girlfriend, Riley. The ex-girlfriend comes into the picture, and this is where I start to have more problems with the plot and the overall message of the movie. So we see the ex-girlfriend come in, and the ex-girlfriend starts hanging out with Abby, Kristen Stewart, because she's like empathizing as she was once Harper's girlfriend. And they're talking. They get to a point where they do talk about their past relationship and how it ended up ending. They were in high school and they used to write each other love letters. They would put them in their lockers. One day, one of Harper's friends found the love letter and they were like, what is this? Instead of saying anything like, I'm gay, I like her, we're talking, or anything like that, she tells them that Riley is like madly in love with her and she won't stop trying to get to her and talking to her. Riley ends up receiving so much like hate and getting like a lot of things said to her. That normalization of just like being in the closet, they just kind of like bring that up and they don't address it. It's just like, oh well, this happened, and that's happening while Harper is making Kristen Stewart be in the closet. So we just have these two instances of closeted occurrences, and there's no dialogue about like, oh well, this is wrong for this and this, and I'm sorry, and blah blah blah. The movie kind of focuses on like not really liking gay people. They have like the family say her lifestyle choices, a whole normalization of when Harper's sister just blatantly outs Harper to the family because of some feud that they were having, so that she just says it, and I don't think that it should be so normal to out people, and there should be like dialogue about how that is harmful. Another thing that I didn't like about the movie was when her sister does out her, instead of like coming out, which she told Kristen Stewart many times that she plans on coming out, she denied it. She's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. She was given the opportunity to come out to her ex-boyfriend. She doesn't do that. So she just continues to like push it off and say no. The family was weird, uncomfortable. They were trying really hard to be funny, and it wasn't funny. I didn't like the relationship they had. I didn't like the lack of communication that they had. It was weird. I'm going to talk about the things that I did like about the movie now. One of the things that I did like about the movie was the cast. It featured Kristen Stewart, Dan Levy, and 2 drag queens. So there's a scene where they are in a drag bar. Ben de la Creme and Jinx Monsoon, which that's the season of Drag Race that I watched. So iconic. I loved that. I loved the cast. There was one conversation where Kristen Stewart and Dan Levy sat down and they talk about it being okay to not want to be with someone who is still closeted, because it's almost like putting yourself back in the closet, being with a closeted person, and that's a difficult situation. And I thought that was really important to include that, and I really enjoyed that part. Ideally, as far as the movie ending, I would have really liked to see Kristen Stewart get with the ex-girlfriend, because they were getting along so well. So I feel like that would have been cool, because she would have been like, oh, this is what like a relationship it should be like I don't know, that would have been cool. I didn't like how it just like they just made up like really quick like that. She does end up coming out to her family very last like second of the movie, and she just like gets Kristen Stewart back by just saying like, oh, I'm sorry. And it just is like, girl, where's the backbone? But yeah, I would have liked to see them not get back together, because I feel like it just kind of showed an unhealthy relationship, and the LGBTQI plus tropes of normalizing outing and pushing people in the closet. So yeah, that would have been a better ending. It's just her being out and proud with the other out person. Or maybe if there was like a more time period in between, like I don't know why she forgave her so quickly, because like it was a weird situation. So yeah, I don't like this movie. I think that we deserved a better movie. They had so much potential. The cast was great. The scenes, some of them were great. Some of the dialogue, they just need a little tuning up, and could have been a great movie. So yeah, that's what I think about it. Shout out to Zach. I loved our conversation about the movie. He also has a great video about the movie, so that's gonna be linked. And this is my beautiful girlfriend, and she's just been here. She's letting me use her phone because mine ran out of storage, and that's why there's a lighting change. Now we're gonna have dinner and play Super Smash Bros.